Hello, everyone. Welcome to more Slice and Dice. I threatened in the past to try a custom party, and people are saying Cultist is really. So, like, the argument, which I buy, is that the blue heroes are good. They self synergize with each other because if you have a lot of mana, you can use it to do a lot of different things. And if you have a lot of blue heroes, you'll have different things available to do with the mana, making it even more useful, right? Like, if every hero just had burst, having four of them wouldn't really help you use the mana more efficiently. But sometimes burst is good, sometimes something else is good, and so you have a lot of different heroes. You have more different things available. Now, with four cultists, which is what I've chosen here, of course, we'll still just have the one spell, which is cut. But eventually, we'll upgrade these into different blue heroes. And I've thrown in one acolyte for mass heals, and in case we can't kill people with just cultist mana. And we're gonna try it on unfair. Why not, right? Slippery dice. All heroes can't be locked. Yikes. Let's take. Ugh. $12 max HP. That's a lot, huh? But it's bigger. It's not just it's not large enemies. It's huge enemies, right? So like, I don't think the troll, for example, would get this. We'll give it a try. There aren't that many huge enemies in the game, and I'll throw in a sandstorm. I think we're planning to kill everyone quickly enough that this hopefully doesn't do anything. Question mark. My understanding is that that's kind of what like late game play revolves around is um, killing enemies before they can do anything or before much can happen. Wow, those are terrible rolls. All right. Mm, yeah, I mean that's the only. Well, we'll see. So what can I do with this? I can win, right? Just four bursts. Cool. What is Caldera's deal? What this looks single use. Yeah, 3 damage, cruel single use, huh? Damage with mana gain. It's probably fine, but heal to everyone and vitality. This all seems pretty good. I mean, this is kind of committing to my one red reroll right away, but I think that's fine. I think this one is pretty good. No, there's better ones, right? There's like, large cleave heals that are bigger, for example, which I'd be happy to have. I'll take the Caldera, I guess. It gets me access to more spells, which is the thing I was claiming is good. Or I would say it increases the number of spells I have access to, which is sort of the same thing, but phrased more carefully. We love the 4 mana. This is pretty good. But, like, so is 2 mana. And, how does this work? 2 damage, all damaged enemies. Okay. And, like, the cruel 3 damage is pretty good. I don't know, I'll just take this one. And I guess I'll settle for 2 mana. I haven't figured out yet whether I should do that, right? It's in the top half of rolls I could get, but only just. So, like, I guess, yeah, that's something interesting to talk about. If we look at the cultists' dice faces, how many of them are better than this? How many are equal, and how many are the same? And let's ask, I guess, suppose that the point of re-rolling would be to get one of these two faces, right? Everything else is clearly not an improvement. What are the odds we get one of those? Well, we have 2 re-rolls. Each re-roll we have a 2/3 chance to miss, so we'll miss if we get a 2/3 followed by another 2/3 twice in a row. That's 4/9. So 5/9 of the time we get an improvement. It's worse a quarter of the time, right? If we hit something worse than this twice. It depends what we're gonna do when we hit this die, I guess. This side. I don't know. But like, the odds of getting an improvement are about 50-50. The odds of staying the same are something, and the odds of getting worse are like about a quarter. I think I don't really want to take that kind of risk. I'll just settle for a perfectly fine die. Oh, if I'd known it was this cult, I don't know. This cult is kind of a nuisance because now there's no way Acolyte can target 3 cultists. It would be nice if we'd upgrade one on the edge, but not a big deal. Reroll that die. Do I want this? I don't think so. Yeah, see, this cultist rerolled twice and still didn't get anything better than this, so that's some evidence that we were not totally crazy to try that. He said 2 damage to all damaged enemies. So, like, if I hit the rat here, then Scald can do something to him. Let's cut, I guess, here? And then just 2 Scalds, I guess? There you go. Barkskin or Big Shield? Well, immune to shields and extra max HP is kind of nice. I don't really want to give anybody a shield 4 on their insanely good left side, so I'll take Barks. Well, random tier 0 or 2. I mean, I think Barkskin is fine, though. Here, you can have it. Actually, let's put it on the bottom in case of enemies with flanking. I guess you could also argue to put it in the middle because of enemies with cleave, which is more common. Nice hit. I'll just save the mana there, I guess. And we agreed it's fine to keep 2s. Or at any rate, last turn we decided that. Here, I think I will reroll. Okay. So I have 7 mana to play with. 8, actually. Oh, that's super, super lethal. Because this goblin's going to run away. Okay, moving on. By the way, what are my curses again? Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end of the first turn yet, let alone the second. Jester is really good, I think. The rerolls are great. And we don't really like the Myco's growth. Oh, this is decay, actually. Right, but these are growth. So the mana decays. I don't know, this just seems like a downgrade from Cultist. Whereas Jester is, I think, an upgrade. Now, we probably are not going to kill everything here on turn 1, but I guess we'll see. Ah, the window, please. I clicked outside it. Great. That's actually a lot of damage. We could maybe kill the alpha with that, right? Because this is 6. And the alpha has, what, 13? So we have to do 7? I have 7 damage. I guess I do have to shoot it twice, though, right? I can't afford to attack the wolf at all. Oh, I can. Hang on. Because this will hit the wolf. And I still have enough for a Scald. No, I don't. That's not enough mana. Okay. But, well, it just means it would have been nice to be able to Scald the wolf, is all. But I guess I'll just burst you and kill you. And then, like, I don't think using cut right now is very good. Yeah, I'll save the mana for Flick. Who poisoned you? What? Why are you... Oh, this guy... What? Huh? You don't have any items. You're not poisoned or anything. The wolf's not attacking you. Hello? Why are... Oh, Sandstorm, right? Yes, okay. This is actually the best he can have because he's not... I'm not going to be healing him, right? So just like do 1 damage is fine. Yeah. Uh-oh. This doesn't seem like a very good roll. Maybe it's enough, though. Yeah, I guess so, because I can just cut twice. Oh, I can't cut twice. That's fine. Still a kill. Ha 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 ha. Could give that to my Acolyte, maybe. He would just die as soon as he used it, though, which seems bad. +1 to the rightmost side, perfectly fine. Give it to a Cultist. Actually, give it to the Acolyte. Gives the same +1 mana, but doesn't cost any max HP. Plus, we're re-rolling the Acolyte more because the Cultists have a lot of acceptable sides. That's good, that's good. In fact, that should kill both bandits, right? What the hell's an illusion? It just needs to be hit for anything, right? I don't know, this looks like lethal? But just in case, let's do some rolling. There we go. So, the answer is... we, like, flick this thing. And burst it. And then hit it for 6. The bandits run. Sadly, I guess that happens before the illusions... Before... After the barrel explodes, I guess? Anyway, and then we just burst these guys. Or cut. Another Jester! I think we're supposed to take it. Who cares about Iglesia? We don't ever let the enemies attack, right? That's the dream. I still like where my items are, I guess. Great. Pretty good. It's not 100% clear that I should take this, but I think it's probably right. Just actually, now that we have a Jester, the payoff of rerolling is a little bit higher, and I think it was pretty close already whether to take or reroll this, so I'll reroll now. It worked. Whether it was right or not, who can say, but I have a ton of mana. It's tough to do 5 damage to this guy. Unless... because I just can't do an odd number, right? The only way I could do that would be to intentionally flick for 1 instead of 2. Which feels kind of bad, but maybe is right. It's probably lethal, right? Yeah. 3 of a kind. Add triple. Shield 7 heavy seems horrible. We might do this. We have a lot of 3s and 2s and stuff. I mean, it's not really gonna necessarily be that great. But it might work. I have a decent number of 2s, I guess. 6 mana would be nice. So we can't make the bandit flee. We might have to think about living. Like, I should be able to kill this guy, that's fine. And then I can heal the Jester and be okay. And actually, I think just do 1 damage to Slate is a pretty good use of this, because I can't do damage very efficiently to this thing. Right? Like, Burst is about it. Burst and Flick. I guess Cut. You know what, actually? Let's reroll. Wow. So I'd like to do a bunch of Scalding if I can. I think we put a Flick here. And I guess a Cut here? It doesn't really matter which one is which, I guess. Target an ally. Oh, oh, sorry. It's only the top enemy. So maybe I Flick here and Cut here. Target an ally. And then I can throw in 3 Scalds. And block. He ran away. A Druid. Ugh. Don't really want a Glacia either, but it is nice actually to have Chill, I guess, now that we're starting to get to enemies who can't be killed instantly. And this is the Slime Queen. This is a large enemy, very large. So it's got huge, I guess, right? Huge, yeah. That's why you got all this HP. That's a lot of HP. Oh my gosh. I mean, Druid's okay. And it keeps heal 1 to all, which is nice. Oh, and balance, which works with all Scald. Sure. I think I want you to have the same items. Wait, what? Oh, no. That was a side you had to start with, and I was just buffing it. I'm confused. Okay. Well, the only person who wants +1 to the rightmost side is you. But maybe tripling the rightmost side would be better, and I'll just move the... Yeah. I guess if you hit that triple, you die. So there are some downsides to that. I don't really want you to die, because Cultist's HP is an important resource. If they start the next fight at only 2 instead of 5, they're pretty bad. So let's just do this. Give nobody the right side buff. It's kind of sad. Good hit. Save this for later. 2 mana here is good. But I'm thinking this might be the kind of fight where you want something with growth. It's going to go on for a while. 2 rerolls is good. This is the best side you could get, I think. Great. These sides kind of suck. I think 2 rerolls, I'm likely enough to get something better than this. 1 reroll's getting unlikely, right? I wouldn't mind if you hit the dodge side either, though. Undo. Alright. Hang on, get that Flick in, please. Throw some bursts at him? Do I want a cut? My hero's health is not something I can easily replenish. I guess it is, actually. Yeah, I guess I should go for some cuts. Make sure every hero's taken some damage this turn, so that future balances work well. Ooh, uh-oh. He's in trouble. I don't know what you're supposed to do, buddy. You are toast. I don't have any way. I mean, I guess burst makes shields, but I don't really want to do that. Oh, there's the sandstorm coming. Wait, why are these guys taking so much damage, though? 3 damage. Wow, I thought it was only 2. Okay. I really hate turn 2. I mean, this is pretty good. Clearly the best side you're going to hit. We could get the cruel thing to go off, I suppose. But 2 damage is still pretty good. Come on, Jester. You can't blank yourself. You're the king of rerolls. How could you do this? I guess that's... Well, actually, I could cut this cultist who's about to die. It's getting good value out of my resources, I suppose. Okay, really need to hit that cruel side now. Maybe I should have done it last turn. Well, I could have... I couldn't have chosen to, but I could have, like, re-rolled and hoped for it. Every second turn. Does that mean every turn 2 or every 2 turns? I'm guessing it's every 2 turns. I mean, I don't have a hope of healing through this, right? So we just have to kill you? It's not looking good. I guess you could dodge. But then everyone else is pretty dead, right? I need you generating mana. Because if we get a little bit of mana, and also the Caldera hits Cruel, we should get there. So I want both Jesters still in the rolling pool. Good. Did not get there, huh? I mean, this sucks. All my dudes are dying. I could save one of them if I wanted by using 2 bursts here. I guess the Caldera is the most important because of the cruel damage. None of the rest of this stuff is really in any kind of a rush. I think we're gonna die. Okay, yeah, it must be a huge sandstorm every 2 turns. Unsurprising, of course, that's what I guessed. But it's not worded 100% clearly, so... Alright, I mean, I don't know, I guess unfair mode is hard? So we learned that lesson. And I built a pretty one-dimensional team. But I don't know, like, the spells make them multi-dimensional. This, obviously, like, this was... The curses... This was the first fight where the curses did anything, right? And if either curse hadn't been there, I think this level would have been fine. We would have killed the Slime Queen if it had less health. And we would have, like, dodged the sandstorm if there hadn't been a sandstorm. So there you go. Shortest game on record. Probably a world record, to be honest. Haha. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.